Hi guys, I don't know whether you can see me or not. I have a buffering circle on. So let me know if you can see and hear me. I don't know what's going on. I have the circle going around. So I don't know whether it's live or what is the story. Hello, Auntie. How are you? Hi, Denise. You can see and hear me. GV, I have a going live and a buffering circle over my face at the moment. So I'm not sure what is the crack, as we say here in Ireland. Um, it's still here, so let's just carry on. As long as you can see and hear me, it's good. Karen, hello. Sue and GV, how are you all? Keeping all as well in Florida. Hello to everyone. Godspeed to the Queen. Absolutely, what a the last few days have just been so sad, haven't they? Hi, Toms. Auntie Maureen, how are you? Carl Brooks. I said hello, hello, hello. Tracy, hello, how are you? Let me see. Shadow Man, hello, how are you? Fairground Fun Days, Denise. Linda Ball, hello. Vivian, hello. John, hello. Chantabelle, hello. Let me see. Are we all okay? Wendy, hello. Hope we're all well. Anna, hello. Do. Anna, Ben. Janice, hello. How are you? The way I roll, how are you? Top of the afternoon to you. Right, so I have, if you could see this is quite funny. It says going live, and I just have a buffering circle on my face. So I am just hoping that it all is okay for you guys. Irene Rogers. Morgana, hello from Spain. Very sad for the Queen. I think we're all feeling it. Do you know that? It's like at her age, you'd expect it, but when it happens, then it's just so sad. But she was a fantastic lady, whether you're for the royals or you're not. I mean, I'm Irish, and I've always thought that the Queen, she had that kind of, she had a good sense of humor. I used to watch, the way they clip certain things. She was with David Attenborough, and it was just a funny conversation between the two of them, and I thought it was just so nice just to see that side of her. Hi Jordan, how are you? Hi Just Fanning, how are you? I love your channel. Thank you for all you show us. You are very welcome. And 9/11, of course, I can still remember where I was when the first news of 9/11 came across the radio. I was sitting outside my oldest daughter's school, waiting for her, waiting for her to come out. And, I think at the time, I'm trying to think who the radio broadcaster was here in Ireland, and his name is just gone, but it it sounded like the end of the world, and it was absolutely devastating. Denise, what a lady. I shall miss her beautiful faces. Janice, preparing to feed my hissy spits. Sonia, hello. Sheila, hello. Wow, Auntie, could you? From where you lived? Oh my goodness, I can't even imagine. My daughter visited the ground, the memorial site, and she said it was just very, very eerie, like reading all the names and just standing there. And you can just imagine, the air around must be full, just, I can't even describe it. The energy that place must give off still is just, it's unreal, like. But hi Chris, how are you? Canada also misses the Queen very much, 96, but I still couldn't believe she passed away. Do you know, Chris, it's like you just think that people like that, are going to live forever. Having said that, I will say that since her husband, Philip, passed, I had noticed that she had failed a lot. And, you kind of think, he was her rock as she was his. And, it was just, I'll never forget actually Philip's funeral. And of course, we had the dreaded pandemic at the time, and she was sitting on her own. And I just thought how lost she looked. And, she still had that look, that she just was, half of her was missing. And, she described him with, GV did a little clip on her, and the way she described him about up to his last moment, still having that twinkle in his eye. And, they're human beings, I suppose. She's a mum and a grandmum, and, you can see in the grandkids just, they're all devastated. It is just such a shock. And, we were blessed, myself and GV were in London for the Jubilee, and we stood outside Buckingham Palace, and never would you have thought just months later, her funeral cortege were going to be, going down there, or that people were standing there for a completely different reason this time. It's always sad when Mama passes away, no matter who you are. I loved Charles' tribute to his mum, very heartwarming. It was, Chris. I mean, and that's the other side of it. Business goes on, doesn't it? And, Prince Charles, now the King, William and Kate are Prince and Princess of Wales. And, they are doing that, but they're heartbroken. They are heartbroken. And hi, Sandra. And, they still have to put on a show, don't they? They still have to sign those documents. And, it's all work, isn't it? You just think, can it just not stop for them to grieve? And, but I know it has to be done as well. But, it is very sad when they're standing there, and, they all came out to William and Kate and Harry, they all came out to see the flowers. And it's nice to see the brothers kind of, they often say, I suppose, sadness brings family back together, but can also tear them apart, I suppose. Hi, Tracy. If I missed you at all, I apologize, guys. I still have this this thing in front of my face just saying I'm going live when I'm not. I don't know what. Well, I am live, but how and ever. So yeah, sad week, I suppose, and we all have to get on with it, and that's just the way it is. Life does go on. Just seeing if I have missed anybody here. I think I've seen everybody. Sorry, guys, just trying to catch up here. Krista is here, is she? I don't know if she's still here. If you're still here, Krista, give us a thumbs up. I missed you there. Just seen you there now. Yeah, come down, GV, and fix it, will you? Krista, are you still here? I want to show you all something. She is. Okay. So I got, that Krista does these beautiful crafts. I've showed you before. Have anything just to hand that I can show you? Little figurines I've showed you before. I don't know whether I have anything to just show you quickly. Excuse me. I know Linda, sorry now, Linda bought something off Krista there as well. But, this is just one of the little things that she does. It's felting. Now, I don't know a whole lot about it, but Krista can, if she can still type. I know they're going through, they're getting new internet sorted, so it's hard for her to kind of keep in. But these are the kind of things that she also does. I'm going to show you. So she gave myself and GV an early Christmas present. So I went up yesterday to receive it, and I'm actually blown away by what she made for us. And I'm going to show you all now. So she wet felts this. Now this doesn't really make sense to me because I don't know anything about crafts, but it's wetted first, and there's hand embroidery done as well. But look at this. Hope you can see that. So we'll put this in a frame, but you can see there's a church, the hills in the background. We have some headstones. Isn't that fantastic? All by hand. Anybody that knows anything about felting, this is by Krista. So it's all Irish wool, lamb's wool. Some of it is embroidered. I don't know an awful lot about it. If she's still here, she can throw in some information. But the exciting news for Krista is she will have a business. You know, they're in the process of making this her business, and you know, they're going through all the usual malarkey that you have to go through. So she will be able to sell all this. But I know the camera is not even showing, you know, how amazing this is. So it starts as thin fibers, then wet rubbed, wool, then needle felt. So, and I've seen her do some of this on Instagram. So, I mean, she's there constantly with a needle. It's absolutely amazing. You have the flowers, the church, the hills, the beautiful Irish sky. You know, everything is there in such amazing detail, and the headstones and all. So what I will do, as soon as she's up and running, I will share the link to her business page as well on Instagram. Krista is from Pennsylvania and is now living in Ireland because she married my brother. So just, I thought I'd share that. It's absolutely stunning. As I said, I will put it in, I think I'm going to put it in a box frame. I think that's going to show it off the best and protect it. And I'll display it somewhere in the house. I'm not quite sure yet. But thank you so much. It's absolutely outstanding, Krista. You are an artist, and I've seen some other work that she's done, and it's amazing. The amount of time as well that goes into each piece is just unthinkable. So my background, hopefully I have a new background coming, well, I hope next week, fingers crossed. It'll be completely different to that, but it will have there's a big skull in it. So I'm not sure. I might bring this up to the bedroom and have it as my backdrop in my room, or I might put the skull behind my bed. Probably not. I'd probably put the skull behind us there, but it's just something I wanted to do for a while. So I've finally found what I was looking for, and it'll be maybe a little bit more Halloween vibes to it as well. Hi, Rebecca or Becky. How are you? Yeah, it is beautiful work, Auntie. It really, really is. No, that fairground, that's it's just a very thin piece of material. Wall, I think it was Amazon I got it on. I think I typed in cemetery wall hangings, maybe that's what I typed in, and I got that. And I just thought it's beautiful, the rose on it. Very much for our channel, really, isn't it? But it has stayed up there since the day I have received it, and I absolutely love it. John Norris, hello, how are you? Have I missed anyone else? Hi, Liz. Ben, how are you? Ben, if you email me, I put my email is on my about section. I think it might even be linked under this video. You can email me there, and I'll chat to you about that. Thanks a million. Siobhan, how are you? Let me see. I'm missing loads of chat now, aren't I? These are all chatting to yourselves anyway. You don't even need me. Let me see. Oh, Tommy the cat is here. How are you? It is beautiful, Chantabelle, and you know the showing it to you here on this camera, it won't do it justice. I know it won't. Let me see. Karen, hello. I think I said hello to Karen. Amy Mars, I think that's how I pronounce it. How are you? I think everybody caught up. Think so. So we've had a really... Hi, Kathy Cousins. How are you? We've had a really rotten week here of like downpours of rain. Yesterday was the first day of a little bit of sun. And so I decided to take myself off and find an old cemetery that I've been wanting to do for a while. And actually, when I got there, any of my members will have already seen the photo I shared. It's of a new stonemason. So not Jay Byrne or Dennis Cullen. This man is Brian, and I think his name was Miles Brian. So that'll be the video that'll be coming soon as well. So it's quite interesting. 1700s again, guys, 1740, 1770s, the whole lot there. But 2 or 3 beautiful, beautiful stones there. Are you coming in, Silo?
Shy.
Yeah, Catty, it's just horrible, isn't it? Because we have loads to do that we want to do, but if you don't get the weather, it's not worth it. And the way look at the live thingy.
Oh, this is a big buffer, you
Get dizzy watching that now, or
Hello everyone,
hypnotized.
my name is Grave Visitations, and this is my first live. I'm very nervous.
You get hypnotized with that, looking at that, wouldn't you? The circle. Wouldn't it?
Yeah, hi Fairground. Who else is
Oh, God. Mary Grace, Portugal. Greetings from Portugal.
Portugal, lovely.
Wow,
countries.
lovely, yeah.
Portugal, Spain. I'd love to go to Spain. I was thinking of going to Spain. I don't know.
Team, hold on now. We lost actor Jack Ging. Is that how you spell it?
Where's the actor Jack Ging too? He played General Fulbright.
And A-Team. No, I can't remember him now either. Hi, Rob. How are you?
Hi, Irene. Hi, Rob. Maureen McCarthy. Auntie Maureen. Who else is there?
Irene Rogers. There's loads.
Irene Rogers.
There's loads. You may start calling
You are
out.
not a bit nervous, Amy. I am, Amy. Oh, I'm so nervous.
Yeah, I love the A-Team too, Chantabelle, but forgive me now, I can't picture that man. There's Linda Ball.
Hi, Linda.
The only actor to ever... He was the only
Rebecca.
actor to ever die on the show. Jen... Right now, I'm going to have to... Can you think of his name again there? Or I'll have to scroll up. What was
General-
it? Ging. Right, I'll have to go up again. 1 sec now, guys.
Spain is lovely.
Jack.
Spain has amazing cemeteries. And I'm not sure where I'm going, but I'm hoping to go somewhere early October. But I won't say where yet, but I'm hoping, fingers crossed, I'm hoping to go there.
Oh, yes.
Oh, he was a general, yeah.
Just copped him now,
In-
actually, yeah.
The A-Team, is it?
Yeah. I recognise him now, Chris. Wow.
If anybody's new on the channel, give me a look.
Give you a look.
I don't mean give me a look. Give the channel a look and have a look. And my channel, I'm mixed up now. Words, I don't know.
Hi, John Williams. It's the rain.
Madrid and Barcelona, yeah. Definitely. Somewhere like that I'd like to go.
There's so much out there we're after finding.
Mary Grace, Portugal, already a subscriber. Thanks, Mary Grace.
Go to Singapore. Has
Oh,
great
yeah.
old cemeteries,
Ola,
wonderful
they
food
say
and
in
great
Spain.
shopping.
Hola, señorita, ¿cómo estás?
Dark Shadows, Paranormal and History. I love Spain, but it has a lot of bull. Oh, Chris.
They don't speak Spanish in Portugal. They speak Portuguese in Brazil.
I have no idea.
Yeah, they speak Portuguese in Brazil. That's where it came from.
I'm not very
In Brazil.
world
Portuguese.
tingy majiggy. What do you call it? World wise. Mega baz giggity.
Brazil was colonized by the Portuguese at one time, so that's why they speak Portuguese in Brazil.
Okay, can you get rid of that?
I think that's just, you know what that is? Because
It's YouTube.
Earlier on,
They can't see it though.
Brasilia is the capital. Yeah, Brasilia, Portuguese. So Brasilia is the capital of Brazil. But earlier on, I was trying to go into YouTube just to, chat on the live. And I kept kind of slow. My comment was slow to go into the chat. And then I tried to go back into YouTube and it wouldn't let me in at all. So I think YouTube are up to no good again.
They are up to no good again, guys.
They're good 1 month, bad another month.
It's just a pain.
Even views are drastically gone down on videos.
Yeah. It's a pain in the bum.
If you haven't seen my video, check it out. The one in Bat.
Oh, there you are. Go on, pronounce that one.
So, Nostros tus fans de YouTube nos encantan tus canales.
Yeah, I'm not even going to try it. Hi, Yvonne. How are you?
Thanks, Chris.
Yes, Tracy. I have no Dr. Pepper. I might have to go over to the shop and get some. I'm just drinking. It's not. It's nice, but it's just not the same. It's not the same kick. I have many Brazilian students. It's slightly different to Portuguese. Oh.
Wapa. Huh? Wapa. A Wapa comment. Beautiful comment.
I was going to say something now and I've forgotten.
Oi, tudo bem.
That's how you say it. So I had loads of comments under the desecration of the Colthurst vault. It was Deb from Oz that gave me the information, and then Natalie Short, I think it was, gave me extra added information. So I had to, of course, go and find the story, and I was absolutely appalled that it happened. Like, you just cannot imagine anyone going into desecrate a vault. Never mind then, add to the mockery of it all by taking the corpses out. Mrs. Colthurst was stood up in the corner, and her husband then was I don't even know, they took the skull from him and put it on top of a coffin. It was just awful, but a very interesting story. And we got loads and loads of comments. It did, Tracy. It was just, I don't know, like, I have found crypts and mausoleums and vaults and all that have been desecrated, or grave robbers or whatever. But you kind of think to yourself, people automatically go in for the jewelry. Now, part of the story that I didn't say, the man that was burying them at the time had said not to bury Mrs. Colthurst with her wedding ring, that he didn't give approval of it, but they did anyway. And I suppose that was the method in his madness, was like that someone would go in and try and rob them. But I mean, not only did they go in and rob the ring, they then played it off as it being a lark, and not only that, then they made a mockery of the corpses. So 6 months certainly wasn't long enough. And it said like that, the whole the hussars themselves for a long time afterwards were all made to do hard labor, like they were kind of punished for the 3 or 4 men that actually did it, which was kind of ridiculous. But it was all hush I believe. Because I suppose I didn't want the story to get out, but obviously the people in Inishkara remembered the story, and that's how I found it. So, pretty gruesome things going on, and we didn't even realise when we were there.
Scouse, I heard Jurgen Klopp might get the sack.
Huh?
That's what I seen on the news.
Stop.
That
They
there was,
can't sack him. Next year, I am hoping to go to England, Ireland, Scotland, and all of UK and Europe and do my paranormal videos and investigate, shoot a ton of history videos. Cool. Ireland's a
paranormal
great
channels.
place.
There's a good few paranormal channels on YouTube now.
Yeah, it's very hard to get on.
Even new ones.
Yeah. Whoever does that
Trying
should
to,
have community service helping to clean up cemeteries. I agree, Carl. Hi, Scouse. Yeah, it's an awful.
Do you know what's funny? Is these people on YouTube who all of a sudden turn around and, you know, who were never interested in paranormal stuff in their lives, and all of a sudden then they're starting a channel or they're doing paranormal stuff. I don't get that. Do you?
If you believe, you believe.
If you
And
believe,
if you don't,
believe.
you don't.
You don't
Yeah.
just believe overnight. You have to have an interest in it for a long time. Paranormal stuff, spirit stuff, and all.
Yeah, I kind of love the.
I can't start a gardening channel in the morning because I don't have a clue about gardening. Or, do you know what I mean? Or stuff that you don't know, that you think you can just go, boom, I'm going to know everything about whatever.
Well, anything I know about paranormal stuff, I have to say, you kind of laugh at me. I love the American audience here might know them, but they're young chaps, is all they are. Sam and Colby. They're absolutely amazing young guys. They've recently been to Ireland and they went to Leap Castle and they went to, where else did they come in Ireland? Oh, God.
They went to Spike Island.
Oh, Spike Island, sorry. Chris Peterson, oh no.
Chris, thanks, Chris.
I have to get the thing.
Things are slowing down with Michael Dolan, but we'll get there eventually.
Hold on now. Sorry, Chris. You deserve this. Oh, is this it? Where's the thing that I use? Sorry, Chris. Just bear with me.
No.
Oh, you find it. Sorry, Chris. Please don't fall off your chair just a little bit more to help Daniel keep up the great work. Thank you so much, Chris. Do we have Denise? Denise, Denise, good woman. Denise is there. There. Super chat.
Is that how?
Yeah. No. Yeah. Go on now. That's it.
Super chat.
Thanks, Chris. So not prepared.
Thanks, Phoebe, for finding.
Yeah, so Sam and Colby, absolutely adore them. They're two good guys. They're probably only in their 20s, but they really go. They've got a great subscriber count. So they're in Leap Castle. The funny thing about Leap Castle is back in the summer, we were down in the west of Ireland, but we drove
Right past it.
No,
outside the gate.
We rang them. We drove for hours to get to Leap Castle.
Spoke to the guy that owns the castle on the phone.
Hold on. And it was closed when we got there of a Sunday. So you rang.
And the old guy that owns it, he's really nice. Like
he is a lovely.
He's not this kind of a fella, you know, that
he's a great
castle owners that's really gentle.
No, he's lovely.
He just said, I'm not around at the moment and the cameras are on in the yard.
Yeah.
And the dog is out and all that. So he said, if you're around again, he said, you can come in the next time.
So we were sickened, weren't we? Because I know we had been down the west of Ireland before. We didn't make it to Leap Castle. We had other kind of things on the list, so we didn't get to go. So this time when we were down that area, even though it was out way, we had been to somewhere for something to eat, and the owner, and I can't remember where we were.
Area, I think, was
what was the village where we got something to eat?
There was stuff about Barack Obama and all that there as well.
That's Moneygall.
Moneygall.
Was that where we got something to eat?
Not far from there.
Well, we got something to eat anyway, and we asked him about Leap Castle. He said, I know the owner really well. It's a pity we didn't get him to ring him. If we had thought of it. He said, definitely go up. He's a great guy. Hi, William. Hi, Kelly loves plants. He's a great guy. Go up and he'll let you into the castle. And I was thinking, oh yes, this is something that I've wanted to do forever since Ghost Adventures and Most Haunted were there. And there's a succubus
There is
there and all sorts of haunted stuff, but it was closed.
There is
for
a thing
raging.
coming up now, I think in October, and you have to buy tickets for it. I think they're very expensive. I think they're €75 each, the tickets, on Spike Island, where you done a video there before.
Yeah, you'd want to be promiscuous about it.
The old Spike Island prison. It's like a miniature kind of an Irish version of Alcatraz.
Yeah.
So it's in County Cork. So they're having a paranormal night there in October, and it starts at 9:30 p.m. I'm probably doing these guys a favor by mentioning this.
Oh, a bit of advertising.
But it starts at 9:30 and it finishes at 2 a.m. in the morning, and it's €75 ticket each. And you go around with these guys to have all their spirit apps, all their equipment with them, and you can go around the old prison with them while they're doing a paranormal ghost hunt. And I don't know. I thought it was expensive, to be honest. 75.
It is. I can't remember what we paid for the tour on that normal day that we went. But you have to get a boat out.
Yeah, it's just because of the paranormal.
It's what the paranormal crowd are.
The boat, and it says, it makes me laugh because on the post that they made, it said there's the trip out on the boat and the trip back on the boat is included in the €75. And I was thinking, I hope it is, because for that money,
you'd want to be swimming.
You'd want to be getting the Titanic over there.
The Spike Island is just off Cove. So you remember we were at Cove and we did go to Spike Island. We did the tour of the area. Some notorious prisoners were held there. Unfortunately, some of the place was burnt down, but Sam and Colby were there, and then they went to Leap Castle. But I watched them guys. I think they're fantastic. Another American group I watch is TFLI, the It List. They do fantastic paranormal. Why are you laughing at? Denise. I have a piece of alleged lucky stone from the same quarry that the Blarney Castle stone came from. It don't work. It's faulty. Send it back, Denise. Ask for a refund. Hi, Dean.
What was supposed to happen with the piece of stone?
I see Barb. Hi, Barb, as well. Anybody else I missed? I am so Fairground Funders. I don't drink, would you believe?
Oh, fair. Dark Shadows. I was born in 79 as well, so don't feel too bad.
I was not supposed to live through the night when I was born, and now I'm 43. Also, my grandmother passed a year before I was born. I saw her standing at the foot of my bed in the 80s. Wow. Well, I'm glad you made it, Dark Shadows.
I did too, so my granny. My spirit.
Oh, Denise, there's no way. Do you know, Blarney Castle is beautiful, but there is no way I would kiss that. For a start, my back wouldn't allow me to bend like that.
You might as well kiss mine.
No, I wouldn't do it. Not a hope. Gypsy Major, hello, how are you? Keep getting logged out every time I try to comment. I can see you now, Gypsy. I'm sorry about that. I have problems here on my end as well, Gypsy. So I don't know what's going on. It just keeps saying
my phone,
going live, and then I have to circle. But you can all see and hear us. So, and you're here, Gypsy Major, now. I know some people say it is Gypsy, it is YouTube. I know sometimes in premieres people say, oh my God, I got booted out. I don't know why that happens.
Anymore now when I have a premiere, I'm there fretting because I'm thinking something's going to go wrong.
Yeah. Siobhan, my brother spent time in Spike Island when he was in the army about 40 years ago. It's a fantastic place, Siobhan. It really, really is. I enjoyed it there. We had a tour guide he was a history teacher, very knowledgeable, but my God, did he make me tired. He never stopped. He was like a hyperactive tour guide, quite funny and all the rest, but I love tours, but I don't like being bombarded with information where your head just is about to explode and you can't take it all in. The best tour guide we ever had was down in St. Michan's in the crypt under the church. He was funny. GV is all fuzzy. He's very distorted.
Do you know what I seen? A funny thing I seen on the website.
The spirits.
The website for the paranormal in Spike Island. Some fella commented under that. I thought it was very funny. He made a comment under. Someone said, "How much are the tickets?" And the guy commented under. He said, I stayed there for weeks and it didn't cost me a penny.
Oh Lord! Obviously, he was a convict.
He was a prison.
But there was an army there as well, and the Titanic docked off Cove as well. So it is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful village, isn't it? Cove is just stunning. It's just one of those places where you'd happily go back to.
It would be nice today, though.
It would be horrible today, I'd imagine.
Really bad. The rain is coming down.
But yeah, do you know something? I'd rather.
Spike Island, Ireland, is in Cove in County Cork, where the Titanic set sail.
Yeah, just off the west of.
The south of Ireland.
Southwest, kind of, isn't it, of Ireland?
Yeah. It's a lovely place.
Hi, Emily.
There's
how are you?
Cathedral there as well. Cool.
I was going to say disturbed. I meant to start it. A little bit of both, Chris. A little bit of both. Emily, what's it? Oops, forgot this was on later. All right, Emily, you're here now. That's all that matters. Yeah, so this thing is just not. It's really annoying. I'm getting hypnotized by this continual circle that I keep seeing in front of us. Yeah, Fairground Fun Days I do as well. Yeah, so that's we've loads of ideas for Halloween. We were even thinking of just doing kind of a nighttime walk. No, not really into doing the necrophonics, really. I don't know. I don't
think they work. They work, but they don't come up as good as, But then it's nice to get something, like a word or a voice, because if you feel something on camera or something touching you, it's hard for people to believe that.
Yeah, that's true. Emily, we're good, thank you. Yeah, I love Halloween. I absolutely love it. I love the season, autumn. I just love it.
I hate
if there's not rain. If it's raining, it's miserable. But if it's one of those lovely crisp evenings, it's just fantastic. And we have a full moon here at the moment.
Why are you going to dress up as for Halloween?
I don't need to.
I'm going to dress up as Mike Myers for Halloween.
Are you?
Yeah. And I'll be calling around to your door as well.
Oh God. Oh, I don't know. I might dress up as you.
Dress up as me, and I guarantee you'll get lots of people looking and laughing.
Ugh,
Smish that button.
Had to rescue my daft bearded dragon.
Beetlejuice. Oh, that was a great movie. I love Beetlejuice.
Oh no, Denise.
I love Beetlejuice.
Beetlejuice.
Halloween, that would be it. Oh yeah, an Everton fan for Halloween, dress up as.
Who said that? Scouse.
Chris said.
Did he?
Yeah, wouldn't that be
Is
good?
Scouse still here? I don't see him.
All right, calm down.
Siobhan Kearney, the veil is at its thinnest. Yes, Halloween, of course. Let's all go to Universal Studios. Oh, I'd love to do a roll. That would be cool, wouldn't it? Yeah, I'm just thinking, Chantabelle, I'm getting
maybe it's a spirit.
Hypnotized at this stage.
Glenn Judd, welcome. Good
Hi,
evening.
Glenn. How are you? S. Varney,
Ireland.
how are you? If you dress up like that in a graveyard on Halloween, you'll probably get arrested. I'd imagine you would actually.
Mike Myers, I don't know. I'd probably get arrested anyway.
Just for being there.
Just for being there.
Yeah, we have to. That's what we're thinking, Annie. I'm just kind of going out late at night. Sylvia, hello. Late at night, just.
That's right, Dark Shadows. There's a guy buried in there called Jack Dawson. Real Jack Dawson.
Where's that? Nova.
Dark
Canada.
Shadows. Nova Scotia, Canada.
Yeah, so go on, hit us up with the scary movie that you always watch around Halloween. Mine is none. I hate scary movies. I love paranormal. I do not like scary movies. I watched about a 20-second clip because Chester Bennington was in it. I think it was, what was it that he was in? He was glued to the chair in a car, and his foot was on the accelerator, and there was someone under the wheel, and there was someone in front of it, and I can't remember the name of the film, but I only watched that because Chester was in it, and it was disgusting. So no, can't.
Did you ever watch Drag Me to Hell? Did you ever see that film? The really scary.
Hi, Regina.
drag me to hell.
The birds.
She goes to bite your one and her false teeth come out.
Oh, yucky. I recommend the... What's
The
that?
parrot is laughing his head off listening to this conversation.
Who is?
Denise said the parrot.
Denise, you must have a zoo. You have bearded dragons.
Do you have a parrot, Denise? Tell
I
him
love
to say
parrots.
subscribe to GV.
And video it.
And video it.
And send
Subscribe
it to me.
to GV. Say GV. Subscribe.
What's that say?
Where?
There.
I recommend the Changling with George C. Scott from 1981. Great ghost movie.
No scary movies for me. I live alone. Yeah. Me too, Carl. I love paranormal stuff. I'll watch Paranormal all night long. Michael Myers, Chucky, Freddy Krueger.
Does anybody ever
Scream.
remember a movie from the 80s? And it's called House. I remember watching that when I was really young. It's about a writer guy and he buys this whole haunted house to do his work, like, you know, write books and stuff in the house. All this weird stuff starts happening. There's a swordfish on the wall and he's flapping around the place and everything. It's a weird movie. I remember watching that when I was young.
That sounds like
it's called House.
A comedy. Hi Maureen, how are you?
House 1 and 2. Yeah.
House 1 and 2.
I've never seen 2.
Pet Cemetery.
Oh, I love Pet Cemetery. Church the Cat.
Grave Visitation is brilliant. It starred William Catt. Oh my God, you pronounce that. Nosferatu.
Nosferatu with Klaus Kinski.
Antival Hauer. There is one called Devil in Ohio, very good. Beetlejuice.
Does anybody speak Polish here?
Denise has 5 snakes, 2 hermit crabs, a bearded dragon, a parrot, and of course a son. My son has some sort of dragon. Is it a bearded dragon? I'm not sure. It's kind of yellow at the moment. It's only a little tiny little thing. I don't think it's a bearded dragon.
Children of the Corn.
Scouts.
What about that one?
Scouts, what are you dressing up for Halloween? What do you say? To dress up as
an Everton fan.
An Everton fan. Or a Man United fan, maybe.
No, an Everton fan would be better.
A 1922
Nobody
classic.
knows what Man United fans
The Fog.
what they look like.
Polski. Rosemary's Baby.
Polski. Chris says, Cześć, jak się masz?
I have 12 budgies here and they are chattering right along with you. Oh. Did you guys hear the joke about the parrot who cursed all the time? No.
I'm normally okay with scary movies, but there is one that I can't watch without the light being on and someone with me. That one is called Entity. Please do not watch it. Horrible.
Ooh, Emily. Oh. Now you kind of... See, I'm not great with them. I'm not great with them at all.
The Exorcist, I hate that film.
My Bloody Valentine is another one there.
I've never watched it again.
I love all horror films. I think I have seen them all. Wow, Regina. Jeez, these are all kind of...
You're one from the Exorcist throwing up all the green stuff.
Scary.
Do you know what it's like, that stuff kids get to play with? You know, that green
Enlighten us, Chris. Who mentioned Everton?
Who mentioned Everton? Oh.
We were talking about dressing up for Halloween, Scouts, and he reckons he's going to go as an Everton
Jurgen
fan.
Klopp is the new manager of Everton, I heard.
Its owner got fed up with it and stuck it in the freezer. When the owner let it out, it said, I learned my lesson, but what the heck did the turkey do? LOL. I'm going to have to think about that one.
Its owner got fed up with it and stuck it in the freezer. When the owner let it out, it said, I learned my lesson.
What did the turkey do? Are we a little bit slow?
Something about a chicken in there, definitely.
It's a parrot that he stuck. I don't know.
No, he said it.
Yeah, but it was the parrot was cursing too often, so he stuck him in the freezer. And when he let him out, he said he learned his lesson.
Don't
what
be a
did the
chicken
turkey
or
do?
something like that.
I don't know. He stuck the parrot in the freezer for punishment. Oh, I'm not getting it, Chris.
Chris, you're going to have to be more...
Is it a Rudy kind of thing to it? I don't know.
And he said, what did
Damien.
the turkey do?
And what did the turkey do?
Darren McKinney. Hi, Darren.
I don't know, Chris. I'm not getting it. Did anybody get that joke? Am I the only one?
Tom's
Tom's got it.
Tom's daughter.
She got or yeah.
I
She
don't get
obviously
it.
I don't get. Oh, poor part. What did the turkey do at all? Kind of reversed, tarred
Hard.
and feathered. Does anyone
Oh,
get that
frozen
movie
turkey.
Chucky and the movie It?
This must have all happened around Christmas time, Chris, did it? With the turkey and everything.
I don't know, Chris. I'm really slow. The turkey is freezing and not getting out. Frozen. I didn't get it though. Me, nor did I, Catty. Yes, it is funny, but funnier that Sue didn't get it. The turkey was frozen and dead.
What's a good paranormal film? Do you know one movie I never watched, and I don't know if it's any good or not? It's called Ouija. It's all about the Ouija board. It's called Ouija. It's the title of the film. I don't know if it's any good or not, but
Okay, Janice.
I've heard people talking about it called Ouija.
Frozen turkey.
Bye, Janice. Thanks for coming in.
I'm going to have to write that down, Chris, and study it. I just don't get it. I'm really sorry.
Chris, you're going to have to send it to me on Facebook.
Yeah, that's what you do.
And we will study it.
Yeah.
Over a week, maybe. We might get it then after the week. Who knows?
Oh, Lord.
A wedgie? No, Scouse. It's not a wedgie where you pull
Don't say that.
your underwear up around your neck. That's not it. It's called a Ouija board. You know what a Ouija board?
He thought you said wedgie.
A Ouija.
Try and spell Ouija.
I don't know how you spell it. It's actually
Q-U-I.
Yeah, it's not spelled with a W.
No, it's Q-U-I. You guys are I know, Chris.
I know. We're a couple of turkeys short of I don't know.
Stuffing.
A dinner maybe.
Turkey short of stuffing.
A couple of bottles short of a 6-pack.
The frozen turkey is beheaded and wrapped up.
Ouija, Ouija board, GBs. That's right. That's it. Ouija board. A Ouija.
Oh, well
Is it a
done,
Ouija or a Ouija
Tracy.
board to call it?
Oh, I thought it was spelled with a Q. No, and it's Ouija. Hui as in yes and ja as in yes.
Blue moon.
Wow, good way of remembering that.
Blue,
Hi, Blue Moon.
Blue moon.
Margot, hello. Hope you can hear us, Margot.
Hi, Margot.
Kiss for Margot. Mwah. S. Varner, I have one that is about 50 years old. Are you referring to the board? Siobhan messed around with one when she was 15. Oh my God.
A wedgie board. You put a pair of underwear around the board, and it's called a wedgie board.
It's what they used in Jumanji. Yes, the Ouija. Well, S, fair play, because I don't know. I've never touched one. I've never been in the company of one, but I've watched others use it.
I've done it, but I tell you something, 100% it's real. Ouija.
I have done that thing where I can't remember the name now, of course. Is it called scrying or something like that, where you look in a mirror and your features change, you change into somebody else. It is quite scary, actually.
Shapeshifters.
What's the change? What's the difference between a tractor and a giraffe? I don't know, Scouse. Stay clear, says Siobhan.
It better be clean, Scouse.
I went to a Catholic school and we made our own just paper with the alphabet, yes, no, etc. And the nun that ran the school went mental. Don't tick off a Catholic nun, that's for sure. Yeah, they can be dangerous, I suppose. Why did the ghosts put the Ouija away? They got bored. I get that one, Chris. Wow. I get that one.
Somebody tickle me.
My great
Krista,
grandmother made a table talk to find out when World War II would end. Wow. Chantabelle, did you get his first joke? Oh.
It doesn't even tell you. Sometimes it tells you here how many's on the live. Do you know the numbers? I don't see that.
No, it's all messed up.
Yeah, but
how many's in the chat, guys?
I don't know how many's in the chat.
It usually gives us a little look here to see how many's here.
One has hydraulics and the other has high. Oh yeah, I get that one. I've heard that before. It's a good one.
What was the joke in?
What's the difference between a tractor and a giraffe?
Oh yeah, I get that now, Scouts. Yeah, good on you for not using the
I'm
plus one.
a giraffe.
Mike Hoover, using a Ouija board is like leaving the door open. There's very little chance of a serial killer or there's very little chance, but of a serial killer may stroll in, but it's not zero. Oh, welcome all 59 of you. Hi, John. How are you?
Siobhan Carney.
Thanks, Siobhan. Thanks, Sylvia. Right.
Siobhan Carney.
Thanks, Irene. Thanks, Maureen. Don't see Mo here tonight. No. My family use a Ouija board, and it's spelled out Kath, Bob, Grief, Doris, Joe, Death. 6 months later, my 22-year-old uncle died, and then my granddad. Wow.
Well, I tell you what now, I was in the presence 15 or 20 years ago. I was in the presence of people, friends of mine, who done the Ouija board one night, and the electricity box out in the kitchen is called a meter box in Ireland, went up in flames, and that's no joke, and I'm not joking with you now. It went up on fire, and a dog ran under the table in the kitchen, and he would not come out from under that table.
Oh, Lord.
And every time we put there was a holy picture on the wall, and it wouldn't work when there was a holy picture in the room. And the very minute you remove the holy picture, it works. It's the strangest thing I've ever seen. That's, honest to God, that is true.
Yeah, I don't like, it's kind of all right with the necrophonics. We kind of, we're able to.
And the glass flew off the table and smashed against the fireplace.
There is a way to close off a Ouija board, but I'm only going by Sam and Colby again.
You burn it.
No, you don't burn it.
You're supposed to get all the letters together to say and throw them in the fire and burn them
No,
afterwards.
you close the circle. They had a thing they were told by a medium, I think, how to close it off, and I just can't remember. John, waiting to see the metal theft video. That is a real problem here too. Grave markers and plaques also. Well, John, it was, as I walked around, actually tonight there is 2 amazing mausoleums in the cemetery. The first one is unreal, absolutely unreal. I don't think I've ever seen a mausoleum quite like it, but it is crumbling. And the second one is the one that's on the thumbnail. That's the doors that were robbed, but there is a story to it, and it does look like they know who did it and that it may have been an inside job. And these doors were worth £10,000 of pure bronze. So it's kind of disgusting, really, that it happened at all.
You could have the board blessed.
Yeah.
I'd say a gallon of holy water.
I don't know, and Chris is saying about burying it. There is another way, and I can't remember. I've seen it done, and I can't remember off the top of my head what they do, but it's actually something that you physically do. It's not burning it or burying it or anything else, but it's not letting anyone back in once you close the board. Anna says there's 63 here now. Wrap it in sheets of white and throw it out. A cleansing ceremony, that's it, Siobhan. But I can't actually remember what that entailed, to be honest with you.
Who's run across metal men using tombstones? They're shaped
and styled like stone ones.
We found a few of those.
Well, we found a lot of metal ones that are done kind of like, just like crosses. Loads in that family grave, actually. We have found a few. I'm trying to think where we found some, and they did actually look like stone until I kind of touched it and gave it a knock, and you can hear obviously that it's metal. Sage candles. I was in hospital a couple of years ago and was delirious and needed blood tests twice daily. The nurse who came in every day at 3 a.m. to draw blood said every time, "Hi, Dracula is back." Oh, God.
What you call that other movie as well about the nun? It's called...
The Nun.
No, it begins with V. Valimor or Val something. Does anybody know? Do you know that film about the nun? The real scary... There was a convent was haunted by a nun or something like that. I've watched it before about the nun.
No,
it's a scary movie.
Don't remember that. I'm losing shit. Let me see.
I can't remember the name of it. Bet you someone should know the name of that. The movie with the nun in it. The name of the nun has a name begins with V, and they're all scared of her now.
Denise said we had the crying prince picture and it made the room. It was hanging in cold. We burnt it and eyes were the last to burn, I suppose she means. Wow. Yeah, it's not. It's such a beautiful mausoleum, but as I said, it's crumbling. It has I don't know, the gargoyles or dragons for them around the corners of it. It's quite gothic looking, absolutely stunning. In fact,
Anybody find the name of the movie about the nun? No, it's not Sister Act, Chris. It's worse than that. Valak, that's it. Valak, based on a real demon. That's a good movie to watch. Valak, watch that tonight, and I guarantee you'll have your lights gone going to bed.
I have Scouse later on, 10:15. So in 2 hours and 15 minutes, I believe. It's on my page, Scouse. If you click notify, you'll see it, or you'll get notified, hopefully. Hope you were scary in those movies. Ghost. That's the worst paranormal video I've ever watched with the great Demi Moore and Patrick Swayze. That's as scary as it gets. And what's the one with the little boy? I see dead
That's
people.
not scary.
I know it's not. It was as scary as I get.
I see dead people.
Yeah, what was that?
Bruce
Willis. And that lovely
Willie.
little boy. Oh, I used to think he was just such a real beautiful little
Is
face.
it just me or
Sixth Sense? Thanks, Carl.
Sixth Sense?
Yes.
Is it just, does anybody watch Pawn? Not the other one now.
Pawn.
PAWN. Pawn Stars, about the shop in Las Vegas where people buy stuff and sell stuff. Do you know that program?
Yeah.
Does anybody else think, or is it just me, that the guy who owns that looks like Bruce Willis kind of?
Only you.
What's his name? I think he looks like Bruce Willis.
Rick.
Rick. He looks like Bruce Willis.
Has anybody seen Dolly Dearest? Nope. Never heard of it. What's that, Emily? Has anyone ever watched the movie The Others? Nicole Kidman is in the movie. Very good. It's about ghosts that don't know they're dead. The Others.
Rick.
No. Damien, I remember that movie.
Rick Harrison.
It's just you.
Old man Harrison died. There's a grave that someone should do someday. Go to
The Others.
Old man Harrison's grave.
I don't think I've ever really watched a full horror film, to be honest with you, that I can remember. I watched Dracula. Actually, I used to have a crush on Dracula. It was an old Dracula. I don't know who the actor was, but he had curly hair and he used to wear this really tall hat and these little blue glasses.
Harry Potter.
But I can't remember. I presume the movie was Dracula, but I used to think he was beautiful, gorgeous as Dracula, like not as anything else, just as he was when he was dressed up.
I love American TV, Irene. More than Irish, I'll watch American, to be honest with you. I used to love Ghost Whisperers, and it doesn't show it anymore, or he reruns.
Elton John.
What you call your one in Ghost Whispers? I was talking to Sylvia about that.
I don't know. Sugar, these notifications keep coming up.
I can't think of her name. I can never think of her name. The girl in Ghost Whispers. I love that, where she tries to help him to go to the light. All the ghosts to come back, and she connect and talk to the ghosts. Nobody knows. They all think she's cuckoo, but she can talk to the ghosts.
It's not the really old Dracula. It was
Jennifer Love Hewitt.
It was in
That's
colour.
it. Jennifer Love Hewitt.
And it wasn't Bela Lugosi either. Oh, what was it?
Ghost Whisperer.
Anybody know who I'm on about, guys?
Dracula. What year was it? Was it old?
It's not very old.
50s, 60s, 70s.
Not that old.
No, but sure, it's reruns. So you could
No, it wasn't a rerun. It was an old Dracula film. Wasn't Johnny Depp.
Well, if you were born...
Bram Stoker's Dracula. Is that it?
If you were born in 65...
I was not.
And...
No. Wasn't Bram Stoker, was it? No. Oh, yes, it was him.
That's Johnny Depp.
It's not. Johnny Depp didn't play him.
He looks like that's Johnny Depp, isn't it?
Him.
That is Johnny Depp. It has to be.
It was Gary Oldham. Is that who he's called?
Gary Oldman.
Old man, sorry. Let me see. Yeah, you're right. So, lads, I'm ridiculously bad. But I used to think that as that picture is, he was gorgeous.
He looks like Johnny Depp.
He's kind of. Anybody else think he's kind of cute?
Is his name? What's his name?
Gary Oldman.
Well, he looks very like Johnny Depp.
In Bram Stoker's Dracula, 1992. So 30 years ago.
Is that the one? That's not the one where Tom Cruise was in it.
No.
With Brad Pitt and all that.
No.
What do you think of that one with Brad Pitt, Tom Cruise?
There, he turns into him.
Oh, it turns into your man.
Yeah. Gary Oldman also played in Red Riding Hood.
Gary Oldman. He's cute and I'm a pro.
Oh, and I don't even know of any other videos he's in, or videos. Oh, films. I just think he was cute. I'm missing loads now. I'm just being silly here.
There's a movie that I'm interested in, and I used to watch it, Nostradamus. I love stuff like that. The prophecies. They interest me, the prophecies. Nostradamus.
I did know that actually, Dark Shadows. Well, here's a fun fact for you all. Did you guys know that the Exorcist movie is based on an actual exorcism? However, in real life, it was not a girl, it was a boy. Some
Exorcist.
video I watched, or video YouTuber, was talking about that. I can't remember actually who it was, but I was kind of scared and shocked to realize it was actually based on somewhat of a true story. What's going on? I have to find out
Good
what
luck, Dracula.
Jamie said, and I can't find it.
it.
My house used to be a brothel in 1903. I have ghosts of prostitutes.
Jesus, where's that? Give me the address. Give me the address.
Oh, God. That does sound interesting, though.
Jeez, I'd never sleep a wink if I was there.
Emily said they're still going on. They're on YouTube still instead of TV. Who's that, Emily? I missed your top comment there. I was obsessed, but I was a young teen. Let me see. The first movie that acknowledges that Dracula was an actual historical figure. You can't be surprised that a lot of your viewers are into dark and paranormal, whose favourite holiday is Halloween. Come on. We watch people take strolls at graveyards for fun. It's true, I suppose. I don't know. You see, I like all paranormal stuff, and I love graveyards and cemeteries, mausoleums. I love having a look into a mausoleum. But I just find the horror, like I'm talking about people getting hurt and, you know, all that nasty stuff. I can't look at that. I cannot watch it at all. What did Chris say there? Gosh, I can't keep this. Oh yeah, I heard that Scott on tape went to the Exorcist locations, and I think Grim Life. It could have been Scott actually, Chris. It could have well have been Scott.
TV getting a bit overexcited, Kathy. I'm getting not overexcited, extremely excited, Kathy.
When my house gets too crazy, I just have to say go to bed, and it stops. I volunteer for a website called Find a Grave. Graveyard walking is cool. Chris also works on Find a Graves, don't you, Chris? Anybody here seen Elvira's movie Macabre? I love that. Okay, I tell you what you do now. Put in your favorite movie. It doesn't have to be scary. Your favorite movie. I'll start off. My favorite movie that I must have watched 100 times is Moulin Rouge. Nicole Kidman and Ewan McGregor. It's a musical. I'm sorry. It is a musical, but I absolutely love it.
I like
What's your favorite?
my favorite movie is my favorite. I like what you call it when it came out. Jesus, I can't even think of the name of it now.
Field of Dreams.
The Slaves. What you call that new movie?
Moana does count. Dirty Dancing, Grumpy Old Men, Last of the Mohicans, because a lot of it was filmed here. Wow. Gone with the Wind.
There's a load of films I like.
Braveheart.
The
What's
Butcher
the
Boy is
Krista?
a great
Butcher
movie, an
Boy,
Irish
yeah.
movie. I love
Angela's Ashes is a lovely film, actually. Favorite is
It's a funny
Maltese
movie.
Falcon. Favorite movie is Platoon.
Saving Private Ryan.
Harry Potter movies, all of them. What else do I? Ewan McGregor again in this one, and I can't think of it. You know the one where the
Wizard of Oz.
The Wizard of Oz, of course, the old one, and the one with Michael Jackson.
What you call the one with the slave?
Trainspotting, brilliant film. Your one with Leonardo DiCaprio.
Yeah, he's in it.
Wall Street.
The slave one as well.
I don't know what that one is.
Django. That's the movie I love. Django with Leonardo DiCaprio. I can't remember the other guy's name in it.
I'm with you there, Catty.
Roots, brilliant film as well. What's what you call her in that film? Oprah Winfrey, was she in that film? Roots.
No.
I think she starred in that movie, Roots.
She was
Oprah
in
Winfrey.
Oh, what was one that Oprah Winfrey
Correct
was in
me
as
if
a
I'm
slave?
wrong. I'm not sure. I thought she was in that movie.
She was a slave in Hi Sandra. Hi Sonia. Andrew Murphy, hello. Wolf of Wall Street, yes.
The Colour of Purple she was
Colour
in.
of Purple.
Oprah Winfrey was in that.
That Chris actually has it there. Emily, I don't think.
Chris is a great old mind, isn't he? He's like a human Google.
He is. Chris, come live with us here. He
like
could be a great help.
Microchip in his head or something. Right?
Colour of Purple, yeah.
You're very educated, as they say here in Ireland, Chris. Educated.
The Innocents with Deborah Kerr. It was Whoopi you're thinking of. Hunt for Red October.
Whoopi Goldberg.
She was in the Phantom of the Opera.
Whoop. The Birds. That's not really that scary, I don't think.
No, but it might be your favourite film. We're talking about favourite films.
Favourite films, yeah.
Back in the 1970s,
What
the
Dreams
Evening
May
Standard
Come.
published
The
the story
Lovely
of a
Bones.
ghost of a woman who haunted the churchyard in Ethan, searching for the grave of a child who died of cholera in the 1800s. Wow, John. Quiet Man. Yeah. Are we going to do a paranormal channel? No, Sandra. I don't know enough about it.
I don't think I would.
I do love it all, but
There's too many.
I don't. Yeah, there's an awful lot of them out there. I don't know, and I'll just no, probably not. Maybe once in a while we'll do something on our own channels.
I have an idea about another channel, but I'm not going to say it here.
Sean Connery speaking Russian with a Scottish accent in Red October is amazing. I love his accent. Good man, Chris.
Oh, thanks, Chris.
Dark Shadows, one of my favorites of all time. Stephen King, The Stand, Dirty Dancing, Hunt for Red October, Porky's and the Bachelor Party.
Steve.
John Wayne, of course, brilliant.
I thought the Pet Cemetery 2 wasn't as good as the first one.
Once Were Warriors. Yeah, God, there's loads here now. I haven't seen most of them. Sean Connery could put his shoes under my bed.
Mish money.
Do you know what we say here, Carl? We say I wouldn't kick him out of bed for eating crisps.
I wouldn't kick him out of bed for eating chips. Like.
Crisps.
Chips, but salt and vinegar in them.
Crisps. I love all the Marvel movies, sorry. The Dead of Night is a great film. I like
You
that.
kick him out of bed if you farted though.
No, she probably wouldn't.
Everybody would. Of course you would. There's no woman that would stick a man in bed if he was farting out, to be honest about it.
No, come on. Chainsaw Massacre scared me to death. Yeah, I don't like any of those. Maybe it was Chainsaw Massacre that Chester Bennington had a short role in. But the colours in The Quiet Man are amazing. Ireland and Technicolor film is the perfect match. The Quiet Man, of course. Just watched Pet Cemetery the other day. Pillars of the Earth. Porky's, yes, funny film. Make the fart man turn the other way.
Yeah, blow the wall over, Carol.
Guys, we've been on. Well, it doesn't say how long we are. We usually have a kind
An hour
of a
and 10
timer
minutes, yeah.
here. My goodness me.
What time is your premiere?
Not till 10:15.
Pun.
Oh yes, Maureen. That's right. Actually, yeah. Has anyone seen The Haunting of?
Bly Manor.
I'm in
I'm
love
in
with
love
Jamie
with
the
Jamie
Gardener.
the
LOL.
Gardener.
Oh, I'll have to look that up. I'm going to look at it now, actually. The Haunting of Bly Manor. The Haunting
Bye,
of
Sonia.
Bly Manor.
So I would love to say and take part, but this is becoming impossible.
Gypsy, you're not being kicked out again, are you? That's terrible.
Are you being dumped out of the chat, or is the bit of fun maybe too much?
Emily, what was the gardener's? Oh, Jamie, sorry.
Something Bly, was it, or something?
Bly Manor, I'm in love with Jamie the Gardener. Can't find the gardener. Was it a big part or a small part? Okay, I'll have to look at it later.
50 Shades of Tay. Did you ever see that film?
Oh, wait now. I'll try one more thing.
Wrong Turn movies, Chris. Yeah, they're good, the Wrong Turn movies. Wrong Turn 2. They're kind of like those Wrong Turn movies are like The Hills Have Eyes, aren't they? They're kind of similar. When I say Dark Shadows, I mean the TV soap opera, not the movie, says Blue Moon. Jamie, she's a beauty, and I would.
Is she brown haired?
Dirty Boots from one of my.
Or is it the blonde one?
One of the main roles in the series. Jamie, she's a beauty. She's a beauty.
Yeah. Is it the brown haired girl or the blonde?
Oh God, not Wrong Turn, the light on West Virginia. I watched Dark Shadows too, loved it.
Rocky Horror Picture Show.
The brown haired one. I watched it last night. Here's Johnny. Right, what time is your premiere?
Yeah, I'm just trying to read.
There's no Mo tonight.
No more.
We miss you, Mo. Where are you?
Ash might be around later on, and Linda, I think, was here and she's gone. The gardener, she's played by Amelia Eve. I
Come
wonder
out
is that
from
her?
under the bed.
Breaker Morant, starring Edward Woodward, is a great film.
Do you know what I'm going to do some night? My live now, and I don't care if I'm copyrighted. I'm going to have the phone there, another phone, and YouTube, and I'm going to ask people what's your favorite song, and I'm going to play a bit of the songs for you. Would that be nice?
Oh, that'd be nice.
Play a couple of different songs for people.
Midnight Mass. No, I haven't heard of that. How about the others? Chris, was a shining, great movie. John, Nicole Kidman, she's a great actress. Anyway, guys, I'm going to love and leave you there. Please come over to the premiere. 10:15. So in 2 hours exactly. It's now on my channel. So if you click the notify bell, you should be notified. If YouTube decides to notify everyone. But for now, take care, guys, and God bless. And I don't know how we're going to end this because there's no end button either.
Oh, there's no end button. Oh my God, you're going to be here forever. Eternity on a live. Imagine being on a live for eternity.
Lads.
Just
Anyway,
stick around. There must be something there.
I don't see anything, guys. We could be here all night.
Oh, that's ridiculous.
Wait, I just try something. No, we are going to be here all night because I can't actually end it.
You're going to have to just
Try and exit. It's not there.
We're still here. Are we still here?
We're still here, guys. We might just have to stay here.
You don't have access to this feature, it says.
Oh, wait now. No, I'm just going to have to exit and hope it stops, or we could be live all night. So
we could be here all night. You'll see us having the breakfast here in the morning. Wouldn't that be great? If you want to stay up for another couple of hours, you can have breakfast with us also.
Yeah,
how about that?
Breakfast with GV and Sue.
Yeah.
That'd be interesting, wouldn't it?
Little cereal pieces with skulls in them.
Yeah. Oh. Ads playing, sorry. I'm trying to see if I can stop myself from here even. I can't do anything. Anyway, guys, just X off it there and I'm just going to X out of it and see what happens.
Should work, that shouldn't it? Somewhere. Where does it usually be? Up there or down here?
You don't have to go home.
I wonder if it's just invisibly there.
No, it's not. Right, guys, I'm just going to exit and it'll probably stay live. So I'll try and sort it. Okay, see you later. God bless.
Chris, you're not
Bye-bye.
having breakfast in bed with me, Chris.
Bye. Oh, I have to go into manage. No, won't let me do that. Okay, bye guys. Bye.